And I decided to call this series Getting the Job Done with ChatGPT, because ChatGPT, AI, these new technologies have such a major impact on how we get work done. And I truly believe that AI won't put anybody out of business, but those who embrace AI and know how to use it will have a significant advantage. And this will be a core skill of the future. So the other day, yesterday actually, I spoke with a founder who right now has 550 freelancers working for him. He's totally changing his business model and using AI, embracing AI. And 450 of those 550 could be not needed anymore, because probably with 100 freelancers, they could get the same job done. So imagine what that means for all these freelancers. Of course, he believes in embracing it, scaling up, doing more, because by using these technologies, by using these AIs, you can save time, you can increase quality, get the job done better and probably cheaper. Now, what does that mean for you as a professional, as a CEO, or as a content creator? It means that instead of spending an hour going through text trying to understand what it all means, you could get this job done in a minute or 5 maybe, and then start creating, start being innovative, work on the projects that you really like, and use your energy to be creative, to be innovative, to really drive the project home. ChatGPT can get you there most of the time from nothing to having a project already 60% done, and then you can work your magic. So in this series, I'm going to show you how to do all these things step by step. Since December, I've been playing around with ChatGPT. Since the last 23 years or 24 years, I've worked with digital technologies nonstop, trying to learn and improve the way I did things. And right now, I'm going to cover with you a LinkedIn post that I'm creating. So let me share my screen. Let's hope this is the correct screen. No, this is the screen. Yes. Share. So this is the screen, and here I have a LinkedIn post that I wrote. Now, I'm not a native English speaker. My English is pretty good. I can write pretty well, but it always looks nicer and more professional if you would, have it spell checked. But spell checking it, even with Grammarly, it can take some time. So I'm going to try to go to ChatGPT, and I'll have to quit sharing my screen because it's about a window that I need to share. And this is the window. So now you'll be able to see it. So I just copy pasted the entire LinkedIn text, and on the top of it, I said, you are the ultimate English speaker. Now, no, it's good to know, ChatGPT loves it when you exaggerate. So if you would say, write me a marketing plan for X, it's very basic, it's very simple. The quality of your ChatGPT output, what you're going to get out of it, is dependent on the input you're providing it with. So when you exaggerate, you're the ultimate English spell checker that matches perfectly with my style of writing, because I don't want ChatGPT to rewrite what I'm writing. I just want it to make it a little bit better and make sure there's no errors. Together, we make sure no grammar mistakes are made and sentences flow smoothly. Optimize this LinkedIn post below, and then I just have my LinkedIn post that I already wrote. So I'm going to hit enter, but before that, I need to make sure that I use the right model, because the 3.5 model has a lot less knowledge than the ChatGPT 4 model. And not just a little bit more, I don't know the exact number, but probably 1,000 times more. So with 1,000 times more information, you can also do a lot more. So it's important that we select, for this case, ChatGPT 4. I'm going to hit enter, and I don't have to do anything. It's already writing it for me. So it looks pretty good so far. Now, of course, the LinkedIn tags are not like I tagged MEM, I tagged OpenAI, I tagged these companies, and they're not tagged in here. So I'll have to re-tag them in LinkedIn. But this works great. Now, while we are letting ChatGPT write this, let's go to Discord. And for those of you who don't know what's Discord, it's like a community platform in the form of chatting. And here we're going to use Midjourney, because Midjourney is built on top of Discord, to make an image. I already tried a few versions. So I'm not a designer. I can just write something and express what I want. And this is the design I'm getting out of that. Now, I don't like this. I don't like this neither. I feel like this is a pessimistic view of how we would work in the future. I'm way more optimistic about that. So I want it to be spacious. I want it to be white and green. So after trying a couple of prompts, I'm not totally satisfied. So I wrote a new one. And it's like, imagine an Apple-style illustration of a consultant working with clients via holograms. Bright room, high ceilings, plants around us, futuristic, bright and light, with an aspect ratio of 4.3. And now Midjourney is putting this in the queue, so it's starting. So let's go back to ChatGPT, because it's probably done. And then quickly read it to make sure it makes sense. So here it says the post AI is dominating my timeline, but how many people are actually leveraging it? Discover how AI enhances my workflow. MEM, my self-organizing workspace for all my notes, aka my second brain. It houses my ideas and knowledge. When I study, key insights go in here. And when needed, MEM intuitively presents them to me. It's magical. There's so much more to discuss about MEM and its AI usage. So far, I love it. I think it's a lot better, because if we go back, you can see my creative input was AI is trending on my timeline, but are people actually using it? It's not about using it, it's about leveraging it. So ChatGPT catched that, and I think that's amazing. Here's how AI powers my workflow. MEM, a self-organizing workspace for all my notes. This is my second brain where my ideas and knowledge lives. When I study, the key insights go in here, and when I need it, MEM automatically shows them to me. It's magic. And there's a lot more to cover on MEM and how they use AI. So overall, I think the flow is a lot better. So I have to read through the rest. OpenAI's ChatGPT projects are completed faster and more efficiently as AI saves considerable time in preparation, outlining, and basic copywriting. Often, projects are 60 to 80% done in just 1/10 of the time, allowing me to focus on creativity and improvement rather than starting at a blank page. Otter.ai takes meeting notes and records voice messages while I ramble, then emails me a coherent report without any human assistance. Though it doesn't support Dutch, unfortunately, and yeah, that is a pain in the ass. Crisp is a plugin. It eliminates background noise. So even when I'm in a bustling coffee shop, I have no idea what this means, so that I have to change. In a busy coffee shop, the person on the other end hears nothing but my voice. They recently launched an AI-powered transcription tool, but it currently only works in English, which is fine. Most of my meetings are in English, but I also have meetings in Dutch. And then these AI tools, they don't come out that well until, wait for it, Cast Magic. Get to that in a sec. The other one is StoryChief, an AI-driven content marketing platform for creating, managing, analyzing, and optimizing my content, fueling my creativity more efficiently. They have AI built on top of it. So if you know what you want to write about, you can get inspiration and a full blog draft done in minutes. Now, I don't say that is the content you want to use and you want to work on that and make it better, but starting with a complete outline and ideas is going to help you so much, especially when you power your second brain on top of that, that if you write something about strategy, you have so much already there about strategy that you can just dump into your blog in your own words. It's really, really cool. Then the last one, my favorite, I just discovered it. Now, if you don't know what's a lifetime deal or what's AppSumo, watch out, read my post on my LinkedIn page about this. But AppSumo is very trustworthy. Founders, businesses, they use it to get awareness, to get early adopters, to collect a lot of feedback. And especially these new tools, you can find them there. Sometimes they go broke, sometimes it doesn't work. But StoryChief, for example, comes from a lifetime deal that I once bought. And now you pay 300-400 euros a month to actually work with that. So there are some hidden gems in there. And one of these hidden gems, I believe, is Cast Magic. Cast Magic streamlines post-production for videos and podcasts. Upload the recording, wait 5 minutes to process an hour worth of voice, and you'll have a content library ready for use. I did this with a podcast I had with Chris Doe on the future, great content, but I don't have the time to edit it, to listen to it, to take the notes, to do all these things. And I've already spoken all these insights, tips about entrepreneurship, taking action, execution, etc. So I just uploaded the file. In 5 minutes, it was done. And later, when this is over, I might be able to have some time left and show you that. Otherwise, I will do another video if there's interest, if you are interested in that. So just let me know in the comments. So cosmetics, these are just a few of the AI-powered tools I rely on daily. I believe the best tools amplify our ability to accomplish tasks. The tools listed above certainly do that for me. In the coming months, we'll witness a surge in AI integration within the tools we already use. Imagine the time saved and the consistently high quality work you can deliver to clients, customers, or stakeholders. AI won't replace us. It will empower us to do more and be more creative with our time. The only ones at risk of being replaced are those who don't learn to harness AI in their everyday lives. 100% believe that. So I'm curious, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments or send me a direct message. I'm just curious. And that's also part of the end of the post. I am curious, what is your take on AI trends? Are you already using AI to enhance a specific job's efficiency, speed, or cost effectiveness? If so, which job? Share your comments or questions. Share your thoughts or questions in the comments. So I love this. I only saw one mistake. That's the busy coffee shop. So I'm going to copy this here. I'm going to go to LinkedIn. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to copy paste this. And now I just have to go back and make sure the hashtags are working. The mem is tagged. OpenAI is tagged. Otter AI is tagged. Crisp is tagged. Story Chief is tagged. Cast Magic is tagged. And this is another big benefit of LinkedIn. I mean, it's so easy to connect with everybody today. This is also part of everything that I'm working towards. And why I'm sharing this, why I'm building this, is that I believe in building in public. So in the next weeks, months, hopefully years, I will share with you how I'm building all these things and hopefully inspire you to take action and start using these technologies in your own daily lives, because it's that important if you want to work in an AI-driven, technology-driven world, which is definitely where we are going, if you're asking me. So this is almost done. We just need that image. So we go back here, and here I see something I like. Good enough, I think. But also it's a bit too green. So I'm not quite sure. So we have to make a choice. And this is the hard part. Like us humans, we have to choose which creative then to go for. Let's just go for a bit more controversial picture then, make it a bit darker. Because that's how people consider this. So mid-journey, quick explanation. You give it a prompt, you tell them what to make. They give you 4 different photos back, and you get to choose what you want to do. So I will pick the one in the left top, and I say upscale this. Or I go back here and I say, I like this style. Upscaling, by the way, means that you enlarge the quality so it becomes better for your social media. So I like this style of all of them.